It sucks. Ghost in the Shell 2017 totally misses the point of the original in such a very spectacular way. Though that's not to say that the 1995 version is by all means an amazing masterpiece. Feels a little dated, but it is a brilliant piece of animation. I feel anyone over the age of 18 should definitely go and check out. It is a remarkable movie, and I feel that it kind of sucks in between how we already had the issue of the whitewashing at play, the trailers just kind of making it seem like any cliche movie about, machinery and having this one particular character probably with some form of amnesia and has to take up the entirety of the plot. I mean, why? Were you just trying to bank on such a simple premise and adding an anime? Okay, I'll just talk about some positives. The movie itself does like to make some callbacks to some of the more iconic scenes from the movie, but that's not the essential premise for what made something amazing. In fact, if you even take those moments, you can easily tell that they were great for them being animated than necessarily being so iconic that you would just transition them from one medium to the next without understanding what made it great, and that was the context, the storyline that made it all flow together. Here, it's essentially what we got in the trailer, so it's not like they were selling anything else, but it is a shame because you kind of wanted to expect more from it, especially with so much defense that was going into it because of the controversy that was already surrounding it. I mean, come on. If you want to give me a cool movie with Kitana doing some amazing things, that would be greatly warranted, because I feel freaking Kitana should be everywhere, and not me harping about why Hanabi and active violence are so freaking amazing. But that's not the point here. The point here is understanding what made Ghost in the Shell such a cool movie when it came out, and how that could still make for quite the amazing tale to tell. But instead, it tries to make things a bit more overhyped. It tries to make the future be this whole thing between the line between cybergenics and cyber eugenics. Whatever. A bad movie is bad for head. And it's kind of pointless. You already know the premise that you're going to get. Here, you just have Scarlett Johansson trying to piece back together what made her human to what makes her a machine. And that's not how you tell Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell just kind of brushes over. It's like, yeah, this is a thing. We have a cyborg, but that's not the important thing. The thing here is trying to understand AI and how that encompasses around the world in which they develop. So that Ghost in the Shell, you understand, isn't necessarily literally someone's soul they're trying to justify from one to the other. You understand that it's something that built inside of us. And to talk more about it would be to undermine the original movie. I suggest going to watch that, then going to watch this. Or if you want, watch that, and then watch the new Ghost in the Shell, if you just kind of want to see what they were doing, because I feel that's the only thing that they're making a real callback with. And the only part where you'll get to see, like, okay, that was kind of fascinating, I like how you did that, but otherwise, it just overhypes the whole future-esque part of it all, and I feel it just totally misses the point. So, I don't really recommend going to watch this movie. If you just want to enjoy something where you could say, well, let's follow up and see what goes down, I still wouldn't recommend going to watch this movie. I would in fact just recommend go watch the original Ghost in the Shell. In fact, go watch anything with like Kitano in it. And this isn't anything to say against Scarlett Johansson. She does do a good job, but I feel the whole performance is undermined by this cliched plot. And that sucks. But what do you think? Did you feel that it was an interesting take on it by putting in certain scenes and trying to make them flow in a different way? Do you feel that the original story probably wouldn't have gone well with audiences? Do you feel this thing should have been R-rated and gone all out with the original premise? I mean, it'd be cool to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.